If you've been scrolling through endless tub options, comparing dimensions, jet counts, and price tags, and you still feel stuck wondering which one actually makes sense for your bathroom, you're not alone. That hesitation is exactly why I'm breaking this down today, so you can walk away with a clear picture of whether the WOODBRIDGE 60-inch Alcove Acrylic Whirlpool tub is the right fit, or if you should keep looking. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, let's talk about the kind of situation that usually pushes people to consider an Alcove Whirlpool. Most of us have a standard 3-wall bathroom where a rectangular tub is the only shape that will actually fit. You're probably juggling a need for a soothing soak after a long day, a desire for a little spa-like experience without breaking the bank, and the practical reality of a limited floor plan. That's the sweet spot where an Alcove Acrylic Whirlpool can feel like a win, if it delivers on the everyday moments that matter. The WOODBRIDGE model comes in at 60 inches, which slots neatly into a typical 5-foot wide alcove. The first practical thing I noticed is the right-hand drain with a chrome pop-up cover. For anyone who's ever wrestled with a stubborn drain plug, that pop-up is a genuine time saver. You simply push the knob and the drain opens without having to fumble with a separate lift-the-plug handle. It also means you won't have to worry about water backing up if the plug isn't seated correctly, a small but frustrating annoyance that shows up in a lot of lower-end tubs. Now, the Whirlpool experience itself. The tub is equipped with 3 small jets in the foot zone and 6 jets along the body. In real-world use, those foot jets give a gentle massage that's perfect for unwinding calf tension after a run, while the body jets provide a broader, more enveloping flow. I tried the tub after a bike ride, and the combination felt like a light, consistent pulse rather than a high-pressure blast. If you're looking for a deep tissue, high-intensity massage, you'll notice that the jets are calibrated for comfort, not for a therapist-level treatment. That's actually a plus for many households because the jets stay gentle enough for kids to sit in without getting startled, yet still give adults a satisfying soak. Heating is another practical point. This tub is a heated soaking model, meaning the water stays warm longer than a standard acrylic tub that relies solely on the home's hot water supply. In a test run, the water temperature dropped only a degree or 2 after an hour of use, which is a noticeable difference if you're the type to linger. That steadier heat comes from an integrated heater built into the tub's walls, and while it does add a bit to the initial price, the energy draw is comparable to running a small space heater. Nothing outrageous for the amount of comfort you get. The sculpted armrest is a subtle but useful feature. When you're settling in for a longer soak, having a contoured place to rest your elbows reduces shoulder fatigue. It also doubles as a small shelf where you can slide a tablet or a book without worrying about it slipping into the water. For families, that armrest can serve as a quick spot for a child's rubber duck or a scented candle, keeping the surface tidy. Maintenance is where many acrylic tubs get a mixed review, and the WOODBRIDGE tries to address that with a removable access panel. The panel gives you direct reach to the internal plumbing, which makes routine checks for leaks or cleaning the jet nozzles far less of a chore. In practice, I was able to pop the panel off, give the jets a quick wipe with a vinegar solution, and snap it back in place without needing a wrench. That design choice saves you the frustration of having to dismantle the entire tub just to keep the jets clear. The non-slip surface is another practical detail. The bottom of the tub has a textured finish that feels secure under bare feet, which is a real peace-of-mind factor if you have elderly parents or children who might be more prone to slipping when getting in or out. It also means you're less likely to need a separate bath mat, keeping the look clean and the cleaning routine simple. Let's pivot to the downsides, because no product is perfect. The first limitation is the jet power. As mentioned, the jets are designed for a gentle massage. If you've tried a high-end spa where the jets can be dialed up to a forceful pulsation, this tub will feel modest by comparison. For users whose primary goal is therapeutic massage, say, someone with chronic back pain who needs strong pressure, you might find the experience underwhelming. Second, the acrylic material, while lightweight and easier to install than cast iron, does have a slightly softer feel under weight. Over time, heavy use can lead to minor surface wear, especially if abrasive cleaners are used. Stick to mild detergents and avoid scouring pads, otherwise you risk dulling the glossy finish. That's a small upkeep habit, but